Welcome to the Moto Mill, everybody, and today I'm going to be showing off my Suzuki TM250. Now, I don't know what year I want to call this bike, really, because it's made out of basically two parts bikes that were put together. This was another one of my budget build bikes. Since you guys like that budget build CZ400, I decided I'd show you guys this one as well. A lot of us vintage racers aren't made of money, and so we're kind of just looking for something that would be reliable. And, you know, even a lot of modern riders are starting to figure that out too. As bikes get more and more complicated, a nice, simple, air-cooled, carbureted motor like this really has a lot of dependability that's kind of been lost. Now, there was getting to be a lot of really good offerings from Europe and from the other Japanese manufacturers, around 73, 74, and 75. So competition would keep getting tougher and tougher for this machine. And it might not be the same caliber that the YZ is. Maybe not even that the KX is. Still off of the Elsinore as well. The Persangs were doing pretty good. The Makos, you know how they handle. The stock CZ250s left a lot to be desired in these years. But regardless, back to this machine. It might be a little bit off of those machines, competitiveness-wise. But it really is a reliable bike. Parts are very available for it. Even though this bike has magnesium casings and things like that, it seems to have the dependability of like what Yamaha DT does. It's really incredible. I notice it makes a little more mid-range power than a lot of the other offerings while signing off a little bit earlier. It does weigh a little bit more than those other machines. Originally from the factory, the forks weren't very good. You know, Yamaha and Kawasaki, they were also using those forks. Got some Mulholland shocks on the rear. Got that older style cylinder design than the later TM250s came with. Not much in the line of foot pegs, and I did put a folding shifter on it. That's a good modification. Now, far too often, people refer to a bike like this as a Joel Robert replica, and it's not that. It's a far cry from that. I would say that it's a tribute, obviously, because I did steal the paint scheme a little bit from that machine. But adding the sticker on it there, that fancy looking S, does not make it a works bike, contrary to popular belief. I one day would like to get some of those RH or RNs that were shipped to the other countries that the United States did not see. But until then, I've still got my playful little TM here. And I have to say that gas tank does look pretty darn good. It was very nice on the inside, but it was pretty dinged up on the outside, so it's probably got more than a skim coat of Bondo in there. I'd like to do some more riding on this machine. Right now, I've only done a few shakedown runs around the yard, and I know, just like the name implies, I shook it down. I did lose a couple little bolts here and there. And there's a few things I want to change out just to get the generic hardware look away from it. There's a lot of things like the bolts on the front engine mount and everything that just aren't quite looking right yet. But like I said, there wasn't many dollars that were put into this bike, but it's going to be a heck of a lot of fun. It'll always be a great backup to any of my Sportsman machines. Put nice gold handlebars on it. Not sure what brand they were or if they were the stock ones or not. But I kind of did that to match the video you probably saw of my 79 RM125. Those had Fox handlebars on it. And so I thought it was a cool look for the Suzuki. So I stuck with it for this. But if you'd like to see more content from this channel and just this bike in general, please subscribe. We're going to keep doing a lot of it. You're going to see motos of this bike against all of its peers from the time period, just like we're going to do with all of our bikes. Really run them hard here. So far, we've only done these little walk-around videos, but we'd like to change that for you guys. We're just going to keep pumping out more and more content, so stay tuned, everybody. Thank you.